says 20 there, and it says 1954 there. 1954. Right, so you've got to go in there and shut that off. That's all you've got to remember, is to shut YouTube sound off, and then you are automatically set to go. I'd like to say thank you. I always say thank you because it's an easy thing to do. I'd like to say sorry to all the haters. You know, I'm sorry I'm wasting your time that you gotta watch me every video just to click, hey, oh, just to click that little thumbs down. I'm really sorry for you. I feel really down, but you know, you will get a life eventually, and you'll have children, and your children will see you're just a fucking asshole. You eat all Scottish food then? Yes, Sebby. I ate everything inside me. That tablet, as you call it, very, very sweet. Claudio, very, very sweet. For my tough. So surely had some. The fry up was bloody lovely. I asked Cheryl if you could get that down Asda, because I don't know if Asda will do similar or something like it, because it was everything on it was tasty. Hello Karen, hello Sab, and hello Claudio. Is that how you pronounce it? Claude Van Damme. Sweet but can't stop when you start. Yeah. So yeah, I've done a couple of videos this week, as you obviously have seen or known. Was Tesco, right? You know, because that's what I do. I like doing videos. I don't know if you saw today's video, Seb. I was at Landegford, Reservoir. I went up there filming this morning. Just saw the Reservoir. Yeah, you mentioned tree. You like trees, do you care? Karen likes trees. We got some nice trees down here, and I can take you to a couple of funny trees. I pop back in soon, got my son at the moment, get him sleep soon. Nah, God love you. Good morning, Anne. 6 o'clock in the morning, boy. Ben Speed. Oh, I haven't seen you for a while there, Ben Speed. How's it going, Andy? I saw your new videos, mate. Well done. Keep putting us to shame. Keep putting us to shame. Making us feel guilty. Evening, Robert. Good to see you. It's good to see you, even. It's better good to see you than it is good to see me. I mean, you can see me anytime. I can't see you. You know where I am. I don't know where you are. Yeah, so I said I'd come on for 2 hours just to say hello. Seb said, why are you saying hello for? I said, well, it's better than saying goodbye, isn't it? Yes, Andy says, I think it's where Andy lives, you know. We can only dream about living somewhere by there. When he's moaning it's too hot to go out. And yeah, I don't do them very often now, Ben. I don't do them very often now. We decided to give it a rest because I always think that I'm forcing people to be at a certain place at a certain time just to come and see me, you know. And I thought, well, I'll give it a rest. Give it a rest, will you, mate? So I come on now far and few betweens, which suits me. It suits me, and I think it suits everybody out there. If they want to come on, they can come on. If they don't, they can watch it tomorrow, the day after, or next year. You know, people are people. You can't expect people to do what you ask. Not in this day and age, anyway, can you really? You try and tell a teenager what to do, you tell you where to fit and go straight away. Yes, I'm having trouble. Good afternoon, Stone Crusher. I'm having trouble, Andy, with my camera. As you see, it's not autoing. Auto. It's on auto, but it's not autoing. So I get this either too bright or too dark. Hoodie, my mate. Either too bright or too dark. So I put it in, obviously on my editor. I tried to up and down it to a degree of degrees, but I did miss a couple of bits, and it was quite dark. So you'll have to forgive me. You'll have to forgive me, sir. I've got filters to go on the camera. I've just never ever bothered to stop for 5 minutes and actually fit them on there. So, what do you call them? Like the sunglasses? Set it to auto and perhaps use a filter. Yeah, what do they call them? Them like sunglasses go dark. Polar. Yeah, you know. I was in Newport Brifty the other day. Aww. You only got to shout, I'm coming, I'm passing, I'll be passing your house in about 2 seconds. And I'll come running out on the street, wave to you. Polarized, thank you, Snow. Polarized. I've got a couple of polarized filters. So, yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with that lately. I know I'm going silly times of days when it's too... Because that the last footage, as you see, it was foggy, Mr. Mahogany fog. It was early in the morning, you know, hence the fog, and the grass was actually wet, which I haven't seen for a long time. Dew on the grass. So yeah, I was changing trains. Oh, never. Where's you going, Cardiff? Was you going there to watch rugby or football or something? We get a lot of that, don't you? Somebody asked if I could talk Welsh, but I'm not that Welsh, you know. We're on the border of Wales and England. I use a very weak filter, and it helps drop the speed when you stop. I've looked it up. I've watched several videos on who, what, when, why, and it's just because it goes out your mind when you're actually there and you set up, and up it goes. Away you go. You're flying around like a Looney Tune, and you forget. Oh Christ! What I wanted to do is check the settings on it. But next time, because there is a next time, because I've been playing with them no good propellers, you see, and I've altered them to what I think is balanced. So I'm still going to try them just as an experiment. I've ordered new ones from DJI, but I'm still going to try these ones. I never use color grading as the footage. Yeah, it's just that it used to, when the camera, when you turn, you get a perfect picture, but obviously then as you pitched another way, you get this brilliant sunlight, and then you see the camera trying to alter. Castle Cum. Of course, yeah, Castle Cum. Robert, this is not. Old Man Wilder is my mate. Hello, Bob, and everyone in the chat room. Old Man Wilder. So yeah, see, if you come on, if you go live, not so often, I personally think you get more people popping in just to say hello, because you know, they know they don't. They've just come, just pop in. They haven't come to like spend 6 hours. Good day, Robert Nurden, you mad bastard. So yeah, you know, as you see Aussie shooter, hi Robert, he waits properly as well. I'll show you what Aussie said, but obviously he knows me well by the look of him. Oh, I tell you what I haven't done. I haven't give nobody spanners because you know, I love your channel, mate. Oh, cheers, Oz. I don't give people spanners very often now because we don't come on that often, you see. That's it. Say something, Kaz. I can give you a moderator. Yeah, that's. I usually give everybody moderators because everybody backs me up, and then if they see an asswipe come on, they attack him and get rid of him as fast as possible. Because do you watch? No. My father said to me, if it ain't got an engine, it ain't worth watching. So we tend to only watch things with engines on. So Castle Cum sounded like a pretty good place to be if you went down there. If you hear that wheezing noise, it's not me, it's actually the dog. And if you see my eyes are over here, I'm actually giving people spanners just to back me up in case we get a regular I'm a hater who hates Robert Nurden. Why do they hate me for? I'm such a lovely fella. Honest. Tapper. Good at removing Muppets. There you are, Tap. Yep. So yeah, it's a strange world that these people hate you. But what you got to feel sorry for is my bit of music at the beginning of my videos will wind anybody up. So just to come on and give me a thumbs down, unless they mute the sound, they got to listen to that fucking music every time just to come on and give me a thumbs. So if that's not retarded, I don't know what is. But apparently Jason is getting more thumbs down than I am now. I only get my odd 2 usually, which we don't mind, because you know 2 retards out of 15,000 is not bad. Combo music, is it? Vincent. Yeah, well, there you go, Vince. I don't know if Vince is either listening. Vince just sent me a text via Facebook. He was home last night. We should have done this last night. I can't do things like that. You know, I'm spur of the moment now. Spur of the moment. Have a new Canadian as your plant leaf behind you. I can see that one there. This one there. That one there. Me weed. Well, it's going to be legal, isn't it? It's going to be legal everywhere sooner or later. They can't stop people. The thing is, what you got to feel sorry for is the people was actually did time for it, and then all of a sudden it becomes legal. I always remember the old snooker players who used to do like competitions for like 100 quid, and then as they went on, didn't it? It's like 100,000 now. So you have to feel sorry for Ray Reid and people like that who got 300 quid. Well, talking about pain like Karen is there, my ankle come back today. We did the reservoir. We did the reservoir, and then we did Pontypool Basin, which is a boating place. I just sent you a request on Facebook. See, I gotta keep an eye everywhere, me. I confirm for Ben. Ben, you're one of us, mate. You're one of us, without a doubt. Most people on the YouTube is on Facebook. I try to friend everybody I can. And then if you go scrounging on my Facebook, you'll see there's the page we built, make it, show it, sell it, which is doing great, which is for metal workers, not carpenters, who come on and show what they made, which is good for some people who can get inspired and go out the shed and build something. I haven't built nothing for a while because I run out of gas, and I gotta go and get gas. That's the problem. I gotta go and get it. But once I got it, I got a few ideas I want to build. I don't want to get it set in this making spoons and things. I don't want to get set in that sort of thing. And we all did it. I'm afraid we all did the rings. Well, funny enough, we've had people trying to put paintings on. They paint a daffodil and try and put it on. Jason apparently is ill in bed. He's got this bug we all went through. As you know, I went through it quite badly. Jason is now going through it at the moment, and Jason texted me and said, I am in bed with a sore belly, etc. etc. I'll check it out. Here's Alfie. There's Alfie. Come on, Alf. Everybody knows Alfie. Got his own channel. He makes nearly what is it? £1,000 a month. You got how many subscribers, haven't you? No, because you give up, didn't you? You didn't keep on to it. You got to keep going. It's got to become half your life until you're famous. Hi, Alfie. What's it all about? He knows that song every word, doesn't he, Alf? Everybody sings What's It All About, Alfie. So, yeah, Christ, I need more notice. Don't give up. Don't give up on us, Alfie. See, you he's singing What's It All About, Alfie. You'll never get away with that, mate. Could be worse. Could be shithead. Anyway, I'm on medication because I did my ankle again, and it tells you not to drink. So if I go like this, I've collapsed. But it's just another experiment in my life. It's just another experiment. Where do you look for see how many people? Oh, 11 people watching. That's nice. That's nice. Some people are cursing. Some people are talking about us. I don't show some of my comments. I automatically delete them because it's just not worth letting some drip have that much air time to let that comment come on. So I just delete. Hiya, Robert. Here's Tony. Hiya, Tony. How's it going, mate? Cough, lung, cough. So yeah, if you get a bad comment, don't just delete it. It's just not worth giving them the time of day to think they got one up over on you. So just say, oh yeah, great, thank you very much, ta-da. Right, I'm multitask. I can multitask. I'm pretty good at that. I'm like a woman, I am. I'm more like a woman than I used to be. Paste. There's nothing wrong with being a woman, is there? Surely. Okay, off to the beach. Dogs wants think of me, and think of me, because I think of you quite often, mate. Every time I fly a drone, I'm thinking, oh, this will be a good one. This will be a good one. And I haven't crashed for a while. I did the other day. I glue them together just to remind me not to go too close to trees. So yeah, that's what I've been up to is doing propellers. I bought a pack of 8. I bought a pack of 8. 2, 4. Yeah, pack of 8. And they were no good. No, pack of 2. 1, 2. Yeah, pack of 8. 4 of them was no good because they were out of balance, and 4 of them are good. But it's either the black ones, which are left-handed, Volkswagen. The black ones are left-handed thread, and the normal silver ones are right-handed thread. So I've got like tons of black ones. So I emailed the company and said, you've got DJI written on these propellers, and yet on your website it says these are not DJI products. So why would you have DJI written on the propeller? So they wrote back to me and said, oh, keep them and we'll send you another set of 8. And plus we give you a refund. So I've got 16 propellers. I got another 8 coming, plus my money back. So I thought, well, let's see if I can balance. I made a little doodly, and I'm balancing them. And the only way to balance them, because this side was heavier than this side. So I took a 30-second off the edge, which didn't really work. So I noticed then there was a big fat lump. There was a big fat lump there. So I got the sander and sanded out this big fat lump. And I think I'm nearly close to actually balancing them. So if I can get away with that, I'll be quite happy. So I've done another video of actually sticking them on my drone and actually I've started the drone up here in the office, which wasn't a very good idea because it blew everything everywhere. Hi, old man, well done. You miss everybody, don't you, Tony? You miss everybody. Beware of the big fat lump blades. Well, yeah, I don't know if these are ones I haven't messed with. Just because somebody's interested, and I'll see if I can show it to you. Yeah, there's the DJI there. Yeah, see that lump there? Yeah. Well, that lump makes that side of the blade heavier. By laser balance. Well, I tried to screw. I super glued a screw on the table. Big fat lumps. You're talking about me. Johnny boy. How's it going, mate? Some great videos you're doing lately there. It's nice to watch other people. Yeah, Dad, talk to you in the morning. Vince. Vince is partying our own as usual. Talk to you in the morning. Cam asked to join, make it, sell it, doodly it. So let me say yes to him. I always approve because there's no harm in it. There's no harm in it. What's that? A short sleeve shirt. You can buy a prop balancer for RC. Well, I didn't know that. Didn't know that. I ordered. Funny enough, I got another 8 coming, as I just said. But funny enough, I ordered 4 for the right price. All right, stuff. I got 4 for the right price off the right place coming as well. So I'm going to end up with a lot of propellers. So it makes me feel better. I can go out and crash anytime I want now, see? No, I don't crash that often. I don't crash that often. It's good to crash occasionally. It brings you back down to earth with a thud. And you think, oh, I'm not really that good, am I? I thought I would have seen that tree. Back to Robert. Yeah. Where is Big J? Big J is in bed, spewing, hurt in his belly, coughing his lung up, because he's got the dreaded lurgy. Because I had it. I thought I stayed away from his workshop for a while when I had it. I said I won't come over because I got this dreaded lurgy bug. And I went there the other day and he was coughing. I thought, oh, here we go. And then he told me that you had it, Tony. And Tony's lovely lady had it. And it's spread around Wales quite fast. It's an horrible bug. Why are we getting new bugs, 2019s? Why are we getting new bugs? It should be all sorted by now. So obviously it's a new, whatever, it's a new strain, whatever they call it, coming from somewhere, from a monkey's bum or something, and they're passing it on to us. I did send you a link, Tone, if you wanted to come and meet your fans. Virus and villains. Virus and villains. Virus comes with being a villain. We there popped in. I have a DJI that I crashed and $100 on sale. Yeah, prop balancer. I will look at that. Now, can I go to there and open in new page? Open in new link. I did order a set of them, like silent ones. I don't know if they'd work, obviously, because it sounds like oh yeah, it's like a yeah. True spin prop balancer for RC helicopters, multi-rotor airplanes. I will look at that later on. Christ, only £11 as well. Of course, off eBay. Lovely eBay. I do a lot of messing around. I do a lot of messing around on that wish.com. And fair dues, it takes a while to get you. It's an average of 10 days to a month. But the prices are unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. These crazy prices, because you're coming straight from the farmer's gate in China. Yeah. Well, I like China people. Every video I've ever done, I mention lovely people from China who makes wonderful plasma cutters. I think the last plasma cut I had written on the back of it, made by a kamikaze pilot who tried to kill me. So, what, John? So yeah, funny enough, I was looking at that video the other day, and we never got our money back for that plasma cutter because we could never find out where the company was. It was a 2-page address. Yin yang wang doodly 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 what chatting dang something like that. So the customs and excise British wanted to shut him down, but they could not find the address for him. So they got away with robbing me. That's all right, old man. They got away with robbing me out of like, you know, $1,500, but you know, life goes on. You gotta go through these things of people robbing you to make sure you're real. No, it wasn't like that. Johnny wasn't off. I don't think he wasn't off eBay. I think it was direct. But I gotta be honest, the customs and excise people, the customs and excise come charging down the works, charging, because they wanted to see this thing that tried to kill me. And brand new in a box with a fuse wire. I took the fuse out because I thought I blew the fuse, and underneath the fuse was the thickest wire you've ever seen soldered across the pins. So that fuse couldn't have went. That fuse was just an hiding thing. What was underneath it? Yes, Tony. Anytime you want, mate. But you don't have to look busy lately, you know. I've been watching you. I've been watching you on your YouTube, and you're just never stopping, man. You know, gate after gate after gate after gate. I could probably come out your place and nick a set of gates, and you wouldn't notice them missing. You got that many gates. The fuse was for looks. Yeah, the fuse was camouflage, man. Vince is working away. He's talking to me on Facebook. He said he was home yesterday, but he's back away. You know, he's hard working lad. Vince, he's away often. But as I said, I'm not giving set times to go live. I'm just going to come on, have a chat. If somebody wants to come on live with me to help me out here, you just say. And if you're in my Facebook, because I can't go giving I can't be doing emails this time of night because I'm slightly slant-eyed. See, if they want to come on live with me, if they're on Facebook, I can just go like that on Facebook and send you a link, and you can come on live if you wanted to come on live. But that's up to you. Obviously, a lot of people. Oh no, I'm too embarrassed. I don't like talking in front of the camera. I'm surprised there's still people like that. I can't talk in front of a camera. Ooh. I walk slanted. You can't give that up, can you? You just cannot give that up. You'd have to be a nutter to even try to give that up. It's such a beautiful taste. Oh, Brian fucking moron. Okay. Hey, I talked with the face mask on her. A face mask. You do face masks with the 2 pieces of cucumber on your eyeball. I saw Johnny kissing Santa Claus. Johnny. It's nice to see Johnny on because Johnny's not really a live nighter. Comes and goes, you know, comes and goes. But I like this silicon molding type stuff. Because I got this. Johnny, you still there? I got this. And that is, I think that was like £1 off wish.com. And you can pour aluminium in it, obviously, but I could fill it up with something like, you know, the hot glue caper again. I could fill it up with hot glue and then make a imprint. I hate winter. I eat winter. Well, yeah, I had to have a go at the I eat winter because Karen was advertising it. Now the thing is with you shouldn't tell anybody, see, because the less people you tell, the more chance of you winning. If there's only 2 of you, don't go tell about people. I use pewter. What is pewter? What is pewter? Yeah. PWT, yeah, pewter.
I don't know.
It's I presume it's like a clay, is it, or something like that? Pewter works in silicon. I don't want to win. I just like yeah, everybody likes Lionel, and everybody likes Lionel. Everybody. You know, I've known Lionel for me, I don't know how long. I knew Johnny first, John Sellers. That's quite a few years now, me and John. And then I introduced to Captain Jerky, and then I introduced to Lionel. And then 3 get on famously. Absolutely famously. I'm the troublemaker. No, I'm just happy that we all stuck together, John, you know. Compared to some of them out there, I was just I would never go back to the old days. I could never ever go back to the old days. Because you've seen true colours, you know. Well, in fact, I'm still seeing true colours now because I'm still getting the few haters what is decided to follow their master's advice and hate me for the rest of their lives. So, but as we all said, yeah, I could use H. As we all said, everybody now has got haters. Everybody. And I'm a bit disappointed because my haters have missed a few videos. Now, they should really go back and do all. If they're going to do one, you've got to do all of them. But they've missed about 3 or 4 in the last couple of weeks. So I'm asking them now because they're watching. I'm asking them now to go back to them videos and give me my thumbs down like I deserve. Silicon. 600 degrees is actually the melting point of is that not the melting point of aluminium? And I don't mind filling it. I don't mind filling it. But the thing is, if you ever buy anything off wish.com, this looked this big. And when it comes that big. So be careful what you wish for. Probably that's why they call it wish. Because it's about 3 times now. Because I got the dragon one as well. As you know, you saw the dragon one. Well, this looked, I thought this was like a foot big. 1 foot. And that's what that was. But that's that, John, and that's that silicone-y stuff. So we could do that sort of thing, but bigger on a bigger scale. I've been watching them mixing the tube of we call it mastic, you call it something else. I've been watching them mixing it with whatever. You call it corn flour, I believe. We call it flour. You call it corn flour, and you mix it so it's like a putty. I'm watching your videos tomorrow, mate, with the missus. Well, why are you on here tonight? You know, people want to talk to you. You're famous. Cornstarch. Is cornstarch what we call flour? Is it just like a powder? we actually mix to make cakes. I think that's what put me off when I went onto this casting lag, because they was using like different words. It put me off trying to find these certain things like the sand and whatever, green sand. I'm thinking, what the fuck's green sand? Oh, you need a bucket full of clay. And I said, oh, where the flick am I going to get a clay from? But after watching like 250 free videos, you saw the clay is cat litter and the sand is play sand, kiddie stuff, nice and fine, which cost pennies. So I eventually, because I was copying John Sellers, so I eventually went out and got it, and I was shocked how easy it became after the first 6,000 castings. It became quite easy to me. But there's only so much you can do in it, John. What else can I do? I've run out of ideas. You know, I could go out and kill Tony because he just don't answer my questions. You know, you'll come on now and you'll put a. I'm watching your videos tomorrow, mate. Me and the missus. So, you know, I answer him, and then it takes like nearly 3 months for him to answer me back. Yes, fairy liquid and silicone. So, lost wax in plaster. Plaster over here is quite expensive. Cornstarch works for keeping babies' diapers drier. Bentonite clay. That's it. It's clumping clay. So I went through the pain of putting all my cat litter in a grinder and grinding it into powder. Well, then as you go along and you get more educated, okay, when you go along and get more educated, what you should do is just put all your cat litter in a bucket, fill it with water, keep stirring it till it becomes like a brown dirty bath water, because you've got to add water to the sand anyway, and it's already done. But I spent hours and hours grinding it to a fine powder and then sprinkling a bit of powder on, sprinkling a bit of sand on, a couple of squirts of water here, a couple of squirts of water there. Used to seal ponds. All right. No, you won't let you do that, you. I've been waiting for a burger for nearly, must be coming up a year now. I've been waiting for a burger off Tony, and every time we go over there, like they change the story and talk about planting bombs and stuff. Not seriously bombs, just in case we got somebody that, oh fuck me, he's mentioned the word bomb. No, not that sort of bomb. A pretending bomb. Stage prop bomb. I had burgers today for lunch. What, at Tony's? Jason ate all the burgers. It wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, you've been doing some good work there, Tony. I gotta be honest. You're nearly good at it now. But you really should like plug your laptop into the wall or buy a computer. You know what I mean? I mean, computers old-fashioned now, isn't it? Everybody's laptop. You know, you can run a series of monitors off your laptop and do exactly. You can run a keyboard, a mouse, everything off a laptop, and you can get some pretty powerful laptops compared to what this junk. But you get the boy involved. Well, every time I seen the boy, I'm not being funny here, but he got his hand in his pockets. Who took the picture? Tell him to get his hands out of his pockets and hold your spanner or something, you know? You know, I'm just I'm just trying to be your advertising agent. Can't take pictures of people with their hands in their pockets and you're trying to, like, you know, oh, look what I've just built. You know, I got the sack from down the docks because I was a security guard on a ship, and I got the sack because I was on the fucking gangplank having a fag at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. And because the newspapers come there to look at the ship at 4 o'clock in the morning and took pictures of the ship with me stood there smoking a cigarette, the next day I had a sack because I shouldn't have been stood there smoking. It's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, for Christ's sake. Not good enough. Sorry. You were sacked like a dog. Down the docks. They were docks. We bought docks. I really miss my drink. I haven't drunk for a couple of weeks because of that bug thing. It stops you drinking. It stops you doing quite a lot. The drinking was my major. I don't care about the rest. Better hand clean is driller's mud used when drilling wells to keep the holes open and removing the cutting from the hole. Do you learn something every day on this channel? That's what somebody said. Why buy it? You can actually go over the field and probably dig clay. You know, you go close to a river or something, or you know, a stream. You should be able to dig a bucket full of sand up because you only need like one shovel full. I think it was 2 bags of play sand and 1 bag of cat litter, which is quite a small. And I was 16. Flat homes and steep homes. Well, flat homes used to have an hospital. So is that what you're talking about, Ben? Flat homes used to have an hospital on. So when the ships come up the river in the old days, hello, Paul. When the ships come up the river in the old days, if you was ill, they used to drop you off on flat homes because you wasn't allowed into Newport docks. So you'd have to stay on there until your ship turned around and come back out and pick you back up. Ship you up the river. My brother, believe it or not, the one I call Twat, canoed out there. He canoed out there and went around that island in a canoe. And we all thought he was a nutter then, and proved, you know, he did prove we were right. He was a fucking nutter. Glad to have got rid of him. But flat homes, can you canoe? I used to love canoeing. Used to love it, all the family, because when I lived at Malpass, which is an estate, right across the road was the canal. So everybody there had canoes, and we used to canoe down the canal. But I don't know if I could now, because they don't look safe. I canoed the Gash Wilderness Waterway. That sounds good, because it's just like a 55 letter place. But yeah, we got a lot of canals here all over the place, because you know most of our goodies before we had lorries used to have canal boats, and they used to bring your goodies down the canal. Yeah, well, one of the going back to Ben Speed, one of the Doctor Who series was on flat homes, and he was running in and out of that because it's like an underground tunnel affair, you know, and he was running in and out of it. But if you go on Google and fly over it, there's farmhouses on the 2 of them, and there is people living on there. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Yeah, Doctor Who. Doctor Who was a lot of filming of Doctor Who and what was it called? Doctor Who, and he done a follow-up, didn't he? What the flick was that called? Somebody will know. Doctor Who and something else was filmed down here by us. And Tom Baker is the Doctor Who. I didn't like Tom Baker. I mean, and then it went on to, what's his name, wasn't it? Pete Pertwee, whatever his fucking name was. Oh, I didn't like him. Didn't like him at all. Tom Baker, that was the one with the big massive scarf. GTFO. No, he wasn't. He was horrible. The real Doctor was, what's his name? The vampire fella. Come on, who's the vampire fella? They done the Daleks, the film. Peter Cushing. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many Doctor Who's there was. The old foot. Big scarf, yeah. Yeah, big scarf down to the floor. You'd fall over that, wouldn't you, Shirley? Boris Karloff? No, I don't think it was Boris. Christopher, Chris, something, Chris. He, tell you who was in it as well, it was Daleks in London flying around the place. Original film, the original film. Peter Cushing? Christopher Lee? No, Peter Cushing. Christopher Lee was, I don't fucking know. I think he was one of the, one in Star Wars recently? One of the captains on a big ship? Peter Cushing or Christopher Lee? Or you had three of them, didn't you? Boris Karloff, Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee. They was the most famous actors of his day. What do you like, a jelly baby? What do you like, a jelly baby? Boris the Spider. Boris the Spider is the Who. It's on the B side of Magic Bus. Would you like William no, I don't know him. David Bradley? No, I don't know him. No, you had three very famous vampires back in the old days, in the Boris Karloff sort of days. Every film had one of them in it, and I think it was what I said, Peter Cushing. He was one of the first Doctor Who's. Magic Bus. It was a good song, but I did rather the B-side, as Paul said, Boris the Spider. And Alfie's mate is called Boris, and I often sings Boris the Spider to him, and he looks at me as if I'm a fucking idiot. He was the original Doctor Who. Who was? William Hartnell. The original. I'm at House of Horrors. Yes, there's no advantage. There's no advantage being old. There's no advantage. I can't outrank you with my knowledge because I forgot everything I remembered. I forgot everything I knew. Here's the list of Doctor Who's. I'm going on now. Open LinkedIn, new LinkedIn. William Hartnell. 63. Fucking hell. John Peewee I didn't like. Tom Baker I didn't like. Peter Davison, no, I didn't like him. Colin Baker, no. Paul McGann, Christopher. No, I'm telling you now, there was one before him, John. There was one before him. Type in whatever I said. Captain, my mate. Type in Peter Cushing, Doctor Who. Let's go back that far. Peter Cushing. It was a film. It wasn't a series. It was a film, and you had the Daleks running around London, and they was planning to drop a bomb to the centre of the earth. What was his name? The fellow was sung. Right said Fred. How's about a bar? Bernard. Whatever. David Bradley looks like Peter Cushing. Don't confuse it now, Paul. Don't confuse it. We're looking for Peter Cushing, Doctor Who. Now, I can't do it because my hands are tied. November 1963. 2 years, 11 months. No, it was before that. It was actually the film. You had the young lady in it, which the Daleks caught. And they had to, like, travel miles to where the Daleks was hiding. They had a big spaceship. They managed to get on a spaceship, and inside the spaceship. No! Peter Cushing! Come on, Tapper, help me out here. Peter Cushing, Doctor Who. Do I have to type that myself? How do you type on here? Peter. It's spelled Cushing, huh? Doctor Who. There he is. Peter Cushing, Daleks movie cinema, 1965 to 1966. It's a full film as well. You want to watch the film while we're talking here? So, yeah, Peter Cushing. And it was, I forget the name of the fella. Should be on you. His sidekick. Bernard Cribbins was the sidekick. Now, funny enough, Bernard Cribbins did actually play a part in the new Doctor Who. Yeah, he knows. He played a part in the new Doctor Who because he was like an old man on the allotment. And Doctor Who took the daughter. And then Bernard Manning said, yeah, I've been there before, sort of. He was sort of like dropping a hint that he's actually did Doctor Who when he was a boy. Use Google. Am I that bad? Am I? Use Google. Google. Use Google. Yeah, once you actually see it on Google, you can actually see how bad it was, and it was in black and white. Of course, everything was in black and white in my day. Even we was black and white now. Our day now, all of a sudden we all different colours. But hello, Tim. I'd rather it when we was black and white, don't you? You know, they call it grayscale now, don't you? You're not allowed to say black and white. You got oh, can you turn that to grayscale, please? You're not allowed to say so many things. You're not allowed to do so many things. Hello from the Republic Dangadooli. Hello, Handui Zakamara. Sorry, my man. I've had a few drinks, and you might think I shouldn't be here. I remember black and white. No, Tim, it's not black and white. It's grayscale. Now be polite. You get us banned for saying black and white. What do you say? Black and white. Black and white. Play Doctor Who on Frankenstein General Hospital. What the fuck have we gone into here, man? The minstrels. I love the minstrels because I am an actual. Do you, Dagnestan? As you all know, that I am actually an Al Johnson fucking absolute fantastic, one of his best fans. Monochrome. There you are. Captain come up with the right word. You can be back white, you got to be a monochrome. It's not the drinks, it's the drugs. That's it. That's quite possible because I'm on pretty heavy. I'm on this stuff. It's pretty good stuff. 500s. But they say it's all down to experimentation, innit? You've got to try these things. If you see me walking on the ceiling later on, you can. Al Johnson, fantastic, absolutely. Obviously one of the best live entertainers in the world will ever be. Because you watch his no fucking microphone. Oh no microphone, mate. He was up on our stage lunging it, and he could lung. Not only the back row could hear him, fucking across the street could hear him as well. So hell of a set of pipes. I'm up on me, Sunny boy. Did we get rid of Undo Zakaraki? Did he get fed up of asking us, do you dangless dang? We alright, we don't mind. You can come on and have a little laugh if you want. Me neither, Karen. Oh, what am I missing? What am I missing? Dilucid is my favourite drug. Cider is my favourite drug. I think if they did cider on prescription, I'd be ill for the rest of my life. That is a heavy one, Paul. The Real Tappers and Shutters Social Club. That was brilliant. The only fella I liked, obviously that's where Frank Carson and all the boys come from. But that fella used to say they bombed the chip shop. Jim something. They bombed the chip shop at the end of the street. And the fella sat there with the bell. Ding, ling, 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 ling. Me and the committee. The thing is most of it you can still find on YouTube because people are putting these things up for people to watch, as if people want to watch it from all them years ago. Thank you once again. There was some good acts on as well, wasn't there? And it was like a real nightclub where the acts, you could see they was actually panicking, hoping people wouldn't start booing them. I've been there a few times. I was Captain anyway. I've been watching your videos a while now with your silicone. We was talking about silicone earlier on, as John just said. Talk about feeling no pain. Feeling no pain. I actually do. If I bend my ankle right back, it fucking kills me. So obviously the painkillers don't work. So if I just keep my foot still, I'm quite happy. I'm not going to do no dancing tonight, if that's all right with you people. I'm still working. It's a work in progress. It's the thing is, you got to watch all these videos before I have a go, see, and then I'll have a go there. So if I cock up, I can blame you. I got to go. Great to see you all. Take it easy. Well, we can only thank you for popping in, Ben. We can only thank you for popping in, mate. Next time you pass in this place, give us a shout. I'll jump on a thing and come and see you. Just to say hi. Just to say hi. Always say hi. Never say goodbye. Yeah. It's marvelous how many people are. I cocked up on my disc burner. I cocked up my disc burner today. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean, Paul? Your disc burner? Well, you mean like a burner in your computer? I mean, when there was when I was doing karaoke, you could get these formats. So it's half music and half you get the words, wouldn't you, for karaoke? I think it was called CCG and N or something like that, and you had to buy a special burner to be able to burn this particular format. It cost 400 quid. And before all these other formats come out, I'm broody. I had one drink and I haven't eaten yet. Yeah, I've had a good din-dins. Somehow missed what you going to pour in those silicone molds. Yep, me understand, please. CDG. Yeah, it was quite an hard format to copy, CD. So because I was a pirate back in the old days, and I used to do computer games, and I swapped a pile of computer games for a pile of CDGs because we used to do the karaoke as well. And you can do it in any format now, can you? It's come a long way, the formats on. But you had to buy a special burner to burn that sort of disc. Have you blown it right up, have you? They said, have you got a drink problem? I said, yes. Said, couldn't I help you with a drink problem? I said, yes. Said, how can I help you? I said, well, go and fucking buy me a flagon. That's helping me, isn't it? The only drink problem I got is getting it. No, it wasn't gout, John. I had, when I went up, when I was coughing up all that blood, they did blood tests on me, and he came back and said, no, it's definitely not gout. It must be Achilles heel. Achilles heel. Well, I said, I've had Achilles heel now several times, but it only lasts usually about 2 weeks. This Achilles heel I got down there on my left leg at the bottom, called an ankle. I've had this before Christmas, and I walked down the stairs sideways like a crab because I can't put full weight on this one leg. And the Tim Bar, when I climbed up that mountain the other day, it was all right. I felt great. And then all of a sudden, yesterday, I started getting pain in the ankle again. And then my daughter wanted to go up the reservoir. So I went up the reservoir, and my ankle came back in super pain. So I don't think it was the walking. I think it was the shoes that did the walking, because I wore my trainers, which is not cover your ankle. You had a bloody nose. I had the best bloody nose. All right, Paul, you've missed a couple of videos, obviously. I forgot what I called it, but I thought I was pretty close to death that particular night. And I told somebody that I got out the bath. I got out the bath, and I just, do you still work? I got out the bath. I fell on the bed, and I had a feeling that I wasn't going to get back up off that bed. I had a feeling that this is it now. I am going to die. And then I started getting nosebleeds like there was no tomorrow. Were you talking to KP? Do I still work? You know, I'm 66. Do I have to work at 66, or can I say, well, I did my tour of duty, but yes, maybe I still do work. I think I still work, but when I bloody want to. You got to work when you want to. Once you get into that stage, if you don't want to work, you don't have to work. If you want to work, you work. I mean, that's a really nice, comfortable, laid back, retired, who gives a tuck attitude. So, JP, which is a very suspicious name, JP. I'd say that was a very suspicious name on you, JP. Paul, I went and saw him last weekend. He's all messed up. Oh, have I missed now? Who's all? Oh, no, my uncle is now. Oh, right. Okay. Yes, I'm not being funny, Paul, but fucking everybody's ill. Snow's off, is he? Today's snowy. Everybody's ill lately. You had a stroke. Oh, I don't want a stroke. You should eat lunch. Um, well, it's like 10 o'clock at night. Supernatural Rascal! There's another good friend, Supernatural Rascal. I can't eat lunch, my man, because it's 10 o'clock at night. So I'd look a bit stupid. We all know Supernatural Rascal. He's a long-term good friend. KP, I don't really know. I don't know. Obviously, he's popped in just to say hello. And fair dues, you can say hello as much as you like. There's not one bad soul in this building. We are all great friends here. Sometimes I eat a... Stop winding it up, Paul. Stop winding it. You don't eat lunch at 10 o'clock at night. Brunch. KP, are you under 18? Wasn't KP a bag of nuts? Hack it, Paul. Was KP a bag of nuts? Tapper? Paul, I eat when I am hungry. Seems to work for me. Yeah, that's a good attitude. I have maybe a sandwich. The thing is, they asked you to go on a diet. You know, you go to the doctors and say, oh, what you could do is lose a bit of weight, Mr. Nurden. And I say, well, I'd love to lose a bit of weight. Are you going to come and cook for me? Because that's what it was. Why did British invade India? Fucking get rid of him. We don't invade nobody. So I'll do it. Let me do it. Go on, let me do it. So I could do it. Lose a few pounds. Well, I was ill at that. I think I was ill maybe 10 days. And in that 10 days, I lost a stone and a half. I come down to 18. I come down to 18 and something. 18 and a half. Because I'm always 20 stone. That's one big baby. 20 stone, huh? Fancy that sat on your face. I don't know where KP was coming from, so I didn't want to go there, you know. I didn't invade India. I had fuck all. I had nothing to do with it. I remember fucking specifically, I was down the pub drinking. So it was nothing at all to do with me. So blame somebody else. You can't come on, you're fucking blaming me. Sweet stone. Well, yeah, we got, you know, we've all. I mean, I've been watching some of Captain's live nights, and we've all been through it. You know, you're always going to get these few people who wants to come on and try and disrupt you, or trying to wind you up, or trying to belittle you, and it just don't work. It's not going to work. Not with a seasoned old dog like me. I mean, I've stood up in front of people on stages, and you expect to get hackled and swore at and fucking fingered in the eyeball. You expect all that sort of shit. So YouTube is such a mild place to the places I've been. You can come on here and call me anything you want. Honest to God, it's not going to worry me. It's not going to worry me now. Not after all these years. Not when there's Imperial stones. Oh, Imperial stones. So let's talk about something stupid, like the price of bacon. Oh no, we're going back to India, aren't we? When did the Imperial stones? It's just strange, honest to God. I had a comment on one of the videos today. Because I did the bacon is worth. I did that video today of the reservoir, Landedford reservoir, and I had somebody come on saying, yeah, Welsh is great. Wales is great apart from the leek eating twats or something like that, you know. And I thought, well, it started off good, you know. Wales is well, I wouldn't have said Wales is great, but and then he had to like spoil it by trying to insult. We're all leek eating twats. And I thought, well, you spoiled that now. I spoiled it. So as I said, I never give these comments the light of air. I instantly just delete. We've all got to the habit now. All the comments are I don't think that. All our comments are like held back until we read them, so they don't get daylight. And if they say something stupid, it'll never get daylight because you just wipe it off the planet. It's gone forever. But some of them you feel sorry for because it must have took him like half hour to write this half a page comment about how he hates me, and he must have had a dictionary close to him to try and get some big words in there, like, and then I just go delete. That must feel real bad, you know. I thought, well, there you go. So I think there's a saying, and I think we've all heard it. If you ain't got nothing good to say, get the fuck out of here. And it was a father saying, wasn't it? If you ain't got nothing good to say, shut the fuck up. Which was followed by a quick slap around the back of your head. And that's what fathers used to do back in the old days. They would take no lip off some small little kid who thought he knew everything. You would get a slap. Now, today, you don't slap your kids because you think it's funny that they come around and face off with you and call you a pile of dung shit. And then you just start laughing. Thinking, oh, yeah, that's funny. Whereas our dad would whip the fucking shit out of you. I always say scroll, not troll. Pigard. So we got rid of JP Nuts. He never come back. Which was nice. I was enjoying it. But as you say, you know what to expect in the chat room. You know what to expect to be reading. And then somebody asked you a completely off the bar, stupid question. So you automatically go on the defensive. And you dump them in the river, dump them back up the mother. And I'm fair, touch wood in start of talk, in touch wood. We don't get many ass wipes on this channel now. Maybe because they know they can't get on this channel now because they're instantly deleted, so it's just pointless trying to get on here. And then you obviously get the I've spent all day doing a false account just to come on here and say, I think you're an asshole. You know, you spent all day trying to get your account sorted just to come on and say that. So, banned. You should honestly, God, if I could put it on, I'd like to show you my banned list. Because everybody you ban, it goes into this thing that they can get in contact with you. They can do this. They can do that. They can do this. And I must have fucking nearly 45,000. I must have 45,000 names on it. So probably that's why my channel is so small. I've nearly banned everybody on the internet. And I don't really care, honest to God. You can't worry about these things. My block list is long as well. It's weird because obviously you put you put the ones you don't like, and then you get obviously the ones where comes up with these Mickey Mouse accounts, which took off pretty well, didn't it? Everybody knew how to do it, so everybody went on to a special. Oh, I'll do an account just to go on somebody's live night and put in a few words to see if I can rile him. And I think I'm the wrong sort of person to rile because I've had a few drinks, you know. So I don't really give a toot. I got more problems here with this dog laying down by the side of me with the stink of death coming at the back of him. Which absolutely, he's right by you. There he is. Well, I'm not being funny. That fucking thing there, it could probably blow up a tractor fucking tire in 2.5 minutes. He farts like there's no fucking coming home. I'm bummed out. Jeez, he's shutting down. They lost if I ban him. Yes, it is their loss. It's why come on and try and be. We're all so wise to it now, you know. Nobody on this channel is a newbie that is not wise to some fucking silly little comment bouncing. Will you piss off? Go somewhere far away from me. I haven't got my fan here. My fan is over there. Honest to God, dog. That's why I'm ill. I'm sure that's why I'm ill. The smell of the coming out the back end of that thing. You want to wear one of them masks where you put a couple of sprinkles of you put a couple of sprinkles of aftershave on, don't you? Old Spice. And then you wear a mask all day. He's blowing you kisses, and I'd be fucking blowing my toe in a minute. But he comes in, he badges my chair so I know he's there, you know what I mean? And then he lays down by here and aims at me. He literally aims at me. And then he starts playing the Star Spangled Banner out the back end of him. And I'm not being funny, it fucking onks to my ronkus. It is the worst fucking smell you're going to smell for a couple of weeks. You know when you open somebody else's fridge who's been dead for fucking 40 years? It's something like that. Come on, Tim. Own up. Own up. There's nothing wrong with farting. I mean, everybody got to do it and everybody does it. But when you're aiming at me specifically, you know, there's only a limit a man can take. And he was aiming right at me. So did anybody read the I'm thinking of doing a once a month entrance fee is £1 per person, no more, no less. As soon as we hit 25, the raffle will be drawn. And you can have anything I make for £1. Okay? Because we was talking about a lot of people would love my stuff, but they live too far away. Because not only it's the postal costs, isn't it? The postal cost is just utterly fucking stupid. The postal cost is now around the world stupid. So I thought if we did a raffle for any of this stuff, you know, where's my finger? There, on the end of my hand. So any of this stuff, you put a pound in, and once it gets to £25, I will do a draw live. So there's no cheating. There's no because we all know how to cheat. So I'll do it live. So there's no cheating, and then whoever wins it gets it for £1. But not only do we get it for £1, I'm sorry to say, the losers actually pay the post. Can't be fair on that. It can't be. You're only losing £1. But I don't want to go into this like I'm scrounging money off you. And so you've said if it gets to 25, then we'll do the draw, because I don't want to come across saying I'm scrounging money off you, because I'm not scrounging money off you. I am actually giving you something. This, or if you want one of these nameplates, or if you want anything, I will make it for you. After you've won, you tell me what you want. You get what you pay for, and you get what you pay for, as Paul just said. So I'm not pushing no no doodlies, but your number is given to you when you pay £1, because I will take the number off PayPal, and PayPal will say Tapper just paid £1, and then the first one actually is Vince, because Vince, you know, Vince is a strange man. He said, yes, I'm in, and he instantly put money in PayPal. I said, listen, Vince, I'm not being funny. It was a thought. It was a thought. It wasn't actually. It wasn't actually. Whatever. All right. I'm just thinking of doing this, and as John said, I want a fairy door. Well, that fairy door is going to go to somebody for £1. Not when I draw the raffle, whoever wins, they'll get the choice of anything. Not this, you know, this stuff behind me. 1, 2. If you want any of them, the name tag, anything cast, anything metal, and you got a chance of winning for £1. So talk to me. You can talk to me via Facebook. You can talk to me via your commenting, because I'll answer on a comment. It's an idea. It's not going forward yet. The Land Rover tag. Well, to send that to you, John, the Land Rover, I reckon would cost probably maybe 15 quid. But you're getting it for £1. I'm not asking you for postage. I'm asking you for £1, and that's it. £1 is job done. I'm back. Are you still there? Yes. So £1, you got a chance of winning everything. Because what made me think of this? Because I put this up for grabs. I put that up for grabs for I said, all you had to do is give me a video response, and if we thought you was worthy, we would give you that. We would give you that for free. I never got one video. I never got one response. So obviously it's the way I talk, because people don't understand what the fuck I'm saying, or people just didn't want that. So I thought, well, let's give you a choice of anything behind me, anything downstairs. I got probably 30, 40 castings, you know. I will do pictures of all of it. And then if you want to enter the raffle, you pay £1 into the PayPal thingy. Or I can put this on Mastercaster. I used to say about fishing because I was pretty good at putting a bait on, so they call me a master baiter. So yeah, I think £1 is cheap.
Hence, if like 20,000 people all of a sudden wanted it, and I had 20,000 £1 coins, I think I'd have to do more than one, don't you? But I don't mind making it. I don't mind. I would cost the earth. No, it wouldn't. Honest to God, it wouldn't. I've sent stuff all over the world a lot of times, a lot of places, and I'm pretty heavy. I'm not. What I'm trying to say to you is, you put £1 in the kitty, but there's still 24 other people as well. So instantly, I got £24 to pay for postage. You know what I mean? So it's not money coming into my pocket. It's a gamble that who wins for £1. It's hard to explain. I think obviously some of you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Other people think, in fact, me, this Welsh fella is completely utterly fucking nuts. No, it's a chance of winning it for £1. As John said, he'd like the fairy door. So if he puts £1 in and wins, the fairy door is his for £1. You can't fault that. If somebody else wins and they want a fairy door, they get a fairy door, but I go and make another fairy door. That's what it's all about, making these up. I can then take this and make another one before I send it to you. This is like a template. There you are, there's a nice word, a template. So I'm not losing nothing. All I'm losing is a bit of aluminium and a bit of time. My time is absolutely got nothing at all to do with it. It's like the lottery. It's like the lottery, Tim. Yes, I'm going with Tim because Tim talks sense every time I've met the man. It's like the lottery, a sample. Yes, Paul, it's a sample, not a template. A template is similar, but it's a sample. I can just run that over the works, whop up another one. Where's the PayPal symbol? I don't know how to do all that. I don't know how to do all that. That's complicated. I'm Welsh. I will put forward. No, Tim. I want £1. Hi, John. I want £1. And when all these pounds add up to 25, I then do a raffle. Live raffle in front of you. Here's the winner. The winner is John Sellers. Then I say, John, what do you want, mate? And John says, oh, could I possibly have the fairy door, Rob? I said, the fairy door is yours, mate. It's on its way. You've just won it for £1. I don't know how I made it look so complicated. Wait there, I'm going to read this, Tim. It is a pot time in the US, Rob? Yes, it's just, yeah. You all throw a quid in the pot, in the thing. A quid. What's a quid in dollars? How do we send a quid? Well, I'd like, if possible, I would like it done via PayPal, which my PayPal address is pyrotech4u@gmail.com, etc. And then PayPal will put it in order. We'll put it in order like this. And then, if you're the first to give me £1, you're number one. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, until it gets to 25. As soon as it's to 25, and I will show you my PayPal statement. I'll show you my PayPal statement, so you know what number you are. And then we do the raffle, and then you win, ish. Anyway, we got to go off the subject because I'm starting to get a headache. And you know I'm very feminist. Tapper says £1 is $1.30. Okay, put your PayPal address up, please. It's in that. Why am I talking with a speech impediment? It's in the PayPal. It's in the write-up thing underneath. You haven't got the write-up thing yet, have you? Wait there. I'll do it. I'm good now. I'm good at this. If I can cut and copy, right? Say something. Paste. Only £1. I don't want nobody putting more than £1. I just want £1. Vince said, "All right, I'll give me a year's worth." I don't want a year's worth. I want one. Let's see if it works. If it works, and somebody says, "Oh, fuck me, I won a fairy door for £1," I'm chuffed. I'm happy. I'm happy for them because I'm not paying a postage. They're getting something they wanted. All right, you got 24 people say, "Well, I nearly won." Don't be funny now, JD. Don't complicate my brain too much. See, I need Rob PayPal with charge you. I don't give a fuck about that. What's it going to be? A couple of pennies to the pound? I think £25 will cover postage anywhere on the planet. Anywhere on the planet. Apart from China. And I refuse to send to China until they give me a plasma cutter. So if you're Chinese, fuck off. You're not having nothing of me. I'm glad JD can spell his name because I fucking couldn't. If it works, this might take one night. This might take a month because every video I'll put this underneath every video now. So if people are not on live night, they can still read it, and they can still read it and join in any time from now to the next month, or until it reaches 25. As soon as it reaches 25, that's it. It's going to be drawn, and somebody out there is going to win because I think I've had a think about it. I've sat down and thought about it on the riverbank, and I think £25 is plenty. That should send it anywhere on the planet, any weight. I just sent a big dragon down to Tapper. I sent a big dragon, and that was cheap as nuts for the size of it and the weight of it. All right, it's still going to take fucking 6 months to get there, but the Wales, we always go around the left way. You can't go around right. You got to go around left to get to Tapper's house. 24p if someone sends £1. That's quite a lot, isn't it, Tap? So what's 25 24s? They're gonna nick a pound odd. Is it? Pound odd. John Sellers, £1 on PayPal is $1.35. Is that too much, John? What do you think? Is it too much? $1? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Did they charge you when I paid? I don't know. I don't know, Tap. I didn't go in and look. You said you paid, and I believed. PayPal needs their cut. Oh, of course, everybody gotta have their cut, aren't they? There. No, not too much of your. It's great. Thank you, John. That's right. Yeah, that's what I was. Where John just went then. That's what I was saying because I said, oh, you know, it's just stupid, and you know, it's just a piece of metal and whatever. And then they said, no, we want it because you made it. And I thought, well, you know, this is sounding a bit suspicious, yeah. You want something I made, go at your shed, and I know John Sellers instantly. John Sellers is instantly well capable of doing his own, but they wanted it because I made it. I'm not putting my name on it, but they know it come from me, from my heart. Like I sent mine as friend. Yeah, see, that might be a difference. £1 is a fucking bargain. That's nice, Huey. If you're in for it, if you're in, you're in. I will go to PayPal and say, I'll show it to you. All right. So when I do when I draw the drawery thing, there'll be clocks and stuff. So you know there's no possible way of cheating. There's not going to be no cheating, because I'm thinking it's pointless, because I'm giving something out there which I'm not paying a postage on. So I don't mind giving that sort of thing. I sent something somewhere, and you know, it was only small, and it came to £12.50, and I thought, flipping hell, £12.50. That's half a leg and arm, you know. It's a lot of money, £12.50 to me. I thought, oh, fuck me, £12.50, but I still had to send it. So yeah, you know, I think this way, I'm sending it, but somebody else is paying it. That's all I'm saying. Come on, let's go on something else now. You could have a nice meal for that. All I want, if I earn enough for this, right? If I posted it and if it cost £23 to post to Osbeach Andy, if it cost £23 and I made £2 for a flag and a cider, I'm happy. My son said the other day something crazy, and I said, listen, Rob, I'm happy with, as long as I get my diesel money, as long as I got diesel in my car, I don't give a fuck about anything else, because I don't need money for anything else. All I need money for is to get there and to get back. He thinks I'm mad, but you don't need money at this age. Go to PP, go to send money, click send to friend, and put amount and send done. See, John's my Tapper's my mentor. Cheating is Yogo giving you a one package and you signing for two packages. £12.50 cheaper by courier, and it's door to door. Yeah, super rasky. The thing is, honest to God, this courier keeper is, because I've been doing courier. I was paid. I was eBay for God. I was eBay before I was YouTube, and I used to make my money on eBay. But these couriers today, if it's worth more than £20, you've got to take insurance. Why should you take insurance? Why should that parcel all of a sudden go missing? If you give it, the fucker knocks your door, you give it to him in his hands. You give it to him in his hands, he takes it, and then he gives it to Tapper in his hands. Where the hell in between that have this thing gone missing to have insurance on it? So I did Tapper's the other day, because I sent Tapper something, and I then got, to collect it from your house is an extra 50p. And I thought, well, it never used to be an extra 50p. It used to be an all-in price, pick up, take, drop off, get the signature, thank you very much. But no, obviously, because it went on to subcontracting van drivers and whatever, because I know a few people would drive for these people. And when you subcontract somebody you don't know, then obviously their pockets are bigger than their fucking and their wallets, and they start shaking packages to try and find out what's inside them, and if it sounds good, it goes missing. So then if you, and I'm not being funny here, if you put insurance on one of these fucking packages, you try and get the insurance money off this fucking courier, you won't do it. It takes fucking months and months. You try and get money off the Royal Mail, which is Britain's biggest con merchants in the world. You try and get fucking money back off them because something goes missing. Oh, well, we need proof. You've got proof because it's gone through your machines, because it's come up, all these letters and whatever goes through machines to read the stamp values and whatever. So it knows damn well it's gone through their machines, but all of a sudden it's gone missing. So it's your fault it's gone missing. No, there's a lot of people skanking the fucking shit out of us. I only paid the delivery driver 50p a pound. But it never used to be like that, Tap. It never, ever used to be like that. Everything was one price. And I had, funny enough, I sent something and it said when you fill in the form and it says anything up, is it under 2K? And I put yes, it's under 2K. Well, it happened to come up like 2K and a fucking cigarette paper. And they tried to charge me an extra £20 for handling and administration fees for somebody who had to take it out of the fucking thing and weigh it themselves to find out it was a Rizzler paper heavier than 2K. And they tried to charge me £20. Yeah, it's an hard business. I'm telling you, sending stuff these days compared to what it used to be. We get packages. As you know, my son owns that tow bar company, so they're forever delivering tow bars. The amount of times the boxes are ripped open and obviously people's been in the box and having a scrounge around, and you get half the package missing. Media mail. What's media mail? Oh, thank you, Andy. Oh, thank you, Huey. Am I going to be a millionaire by the end of the week? As I said, I'll keep you, because you're all Facebook friends anyway. But on my next video, which is a bit crazy, but you understand, there will be mentions of it underneath the video. So if you read the caption as well, there'll be mentions under it saying how much we got, and if it's nearing 25 quid, I will come on and do a quick livey. Oh, right, livey, yeah, quick livey. We'll come on and do a quick livey, and we'll do the raffle there on the spot. And then I want to know who won the raffle, and I can say, right now, what can I make you? What do you want? If you want anything, I will make it for you. Or if you want anything on my wall, I'll put pictures. I'll do a little on my next video, and I'll do a little square in the corner of the stuff I got downstairs, ready made. As I said, you got name plaques like this. Robert S. Nurden. Skulls, heads, dragons, wanji leaves. If you want something stupid like the Running Man, which was Captain Jerks was the Running Man. I don't think you'll want Land Rover, but just one never knows. Batman, Superman, Iron Man. There's quite a few of them. So you tell me which one you want, or if you want to say, listen, Rob, is there any chance you could possibly make blum blah blum blah? I will get over the other side of this bench and I'll make you blum blah blum blah, and that's what you'll have for £1. Isle of Man. Isle of Man. Never been there, Isle of Man. They do the TT races there, as you obviously know, because you're saying Isle of Man. They do the TT races there. Dunlop twins. A nice place to go, actually. But could you imagine living there and they shut your part of town down and they put sandbags in front of your gate to have these crazy fucking nutcases come down your street at fucking 200 mile an hour, like on a fucking motorbike. Fantastic. Those guys are nuts, literally, to go around streets. Because there is another one in there, a Formula F1, which I don't know if it's Morocco or something. They actually drive down the streets. Big Clive lives on the Isle of Man. Who's Big Clive, man? Who's Big Cliff? Clive. Clive. Isle of Man. Isle of Man. I tell you who lived on the Isle of Man, wasn't that? No. What's that? No, the Isle of Wight. Isle of Wight was Norman Wisdom, wasn't it? He's a YouTuber. Big Cliff. Send cannabis through the post service. You sent cannabis through the post and it actually got delivered. Monaco. I love it. It's sitting in the front of my house. I'd love, yeah. Can you imagine our motorbikes going past your front window at fucking 200 mile an hour? F1 is on the streets. It must be brilliant. My brother went over there. Isle of Man. My brother went over there on his bike, and he said it was an absolutely they picked up like 10 motorbikes at the time. People went over there on motorbikes to go on the ferry. They was picking your motorbikes up on these big like nets. You drive your bike on the net, and the crane would lift them onto the ship. And he said, now his bike was a vintage Vincent 500, and he said he was nearly crying. But you couldn't go on the ferry if your petrol tank was full, so you had to nigh and empty your tank to get on the ferry. And then he said, soon as they drop your bike on the other side, Isle of Man, everybody used to jump on their bikes and drive like fucking loonies to the nearest garage, because you had to go then to refill your bike up. So yeah, it sounded like a good laugh, but I didn't actually go with him for some strange reason, because I didn't want to fucking go with him. So keep in contact now, because I will tell you how this thing's going that we've all been talking about tonight for the £1 enter the raffle thing. And I'm chuffed to be able to give something away where I'm not actually paying to give it away. Oh, it was a strange thing back in them days, Paul. Everybody was fucking crazy, so I had to send a thing. I could get proof of them sending them the wrong address. And video Rob just sent £8. Oh, that's fucking nice, isn't it? You know, this time next year I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm not bumming, because I'm giving you something. So I'm not bumming. I'm really happy that I can actually give you something, because I got tons of it. I'm making the stuff that I can't sell, because nobody wants to. No, you don't want to pay the postage on it. That's got to be a fucking £1 and something. That's a pretty heavy it's a pretty heavy lump of meat. You know, it's 10 mil thick by 6 by 8, 6 by whatever, plus that thingy on the front. It's a pretty heavy bit of meat. So I'm really surprised that nobody wanted to do a thing on it. But oh, I don't ride bikes. Beautiful art, Robert. I can never say that. See, super rascal. I can never say it. I can't say stuff like that, because to me, it's just a bit of steel with a funny pattern on it. Even all the cars, Land Rovers, yacht rods, all that over there, the tank, the big fish. I've never called it art because I don't think it is art. It's just a piece of fucking steel knocked together. Now, I've only ever sold one of my cars because the hot rod, the rat rod, this fella from Birmingham kept on to me. He must have sent me maybe 40 emails. Can I please have that rat rod? I said, no, my stuff's not for sale. He said, yeah, but I want to. He said, name your price. And I said, honest to God, mate, I don't sell my stuff. It's purely, I've still got the dragster there, the Volkswagen minibus with the trailer on it, the tank, the fish, the Willy Jeep, the Jeep with a gun on the back of it, the motorbike, the scooters. It's all over there. I said, I don't sell it, mate. And he said, well, name a price. And I said, I can't name a price, honest to God, because it's a piece of steel. It's a piece of steel what looks like a Land Rover or a rat rod. He said, oh, well, what about if I give you 2,500? I said, honest to God, mate, if you're that desperate, you can have it for 2,500. And fair dues to his word, the man put 2,500 quid in my bank for a piece of steel. And praised me for it, praised me on his channel, praised me for it. And I said, honest to God, mate, it's just a piece of steel. It's 4 bearings for wheels, and it looks like a car. Couldn't get over it, this fella. So obviously, if the price is right, it's going to bend you a bit. But I instantly went back out the shed and built another one. Same week, I built another one to replace the one I just gave away. So is the second one better than the first one? Probably. Robert, you play a guitar to an audience as an artist, so same thing. I haven't played guitar for quite a while now, and funny enough, I just ordered, it's on the floor by there, I just ordered a tuner, electric tuner. Because a guitar sounds great when it's in tune, don't it? When it's electrically tuned. It sounds so great. Because my 12 string, I look around because I know it's here somewhere. My 12 string is a beautiful guitar when it's tuned. If it's not tuned right, it sounds like a dump in a forest. But very rare would I pick up a guitar and play it. Very rare now. Very, very rare. You're an artist. Yes, I'm a piss artist. You can get a guitar tuner at, yes. I saw Jimmy Page play Stairway to Heaven on 12 string live. Oh, I bet that was nice. Couple of quid on eBay. Got 2 of them. What, tuners or guitars? Tuners. Yeah, I ordered one just to have it there, but as you say, you can. I've got a. See, I know where everything is because I bought this. Because not only can you plug it into your you can plug it into your computer. But as soon as it's in your computer, then you've got all the sound effects you'll ever want for the next 500 years. Because you've got everything, haven't you? Wah wah. Everything. Hope it's not a Chinese tuner. Chinese tuner. No, you stand it this way. Chinese that way. English this way. Grasshopper. My son's really coming on leaps. Alfie, all my kids play guitar, and Alfie, the young one you just saw, he can play Painted Black by I Made a Cat. He can play Painted Back by the Rolling Stones. No colors anymore. But it's another thing that takes up a lot of time of your life. Metal detecting. There's 2 of them over there. I've used once, and I used it once, and I thought, what a complete fucking waste of space. Guitar I played most of my life because the bands and whatever. Fucking complete waste of my life. Fun in its day, obviously, because you're younger, you've got a long hair, and you're looking pretty. But nah, not now. I got too much to do. I played organ. You want to talk to Tapman, and Tapman's an organ player. Oh wait, they're working. I am from Egypt. I would like you to join my channel. Oh yeah, great. We're on our way now. We're going to join your channel, honest mate. And I got a metal detector now. Yeah, I got a Garrett yellow thing over there. Can't use it, Paul. I don't want to use it. Fucking crock of shit. Now, when I was flying, if you go back up to the mountain video, and I was up on the top of that mountain the other day, well, that used to be a fort, and you're not allowed to metal detect up there. Who's going to come and get you, innit? Hello there. You're not allowed to metal detect up there, apparently, but if you have a look at that video, there's 3 perfect circles halfway down the mountain, on the far side of the moon. There's 3 perfect circles. Well, I looking with my sort of brain, I was thinking, well, that's probably where the camps was. Now, you probably couldn't see it if you walked through it, but because you're 400 foot higher than it, you can see it. So I thought, well, that'd be a nice place to go metal detecting, wouldn't it, really? Because if it was like the encampment sort of place, there's some cans in my backyard. Yeah, it's usually cans or them fucking things you pull off the can, you know, the liddy thing. Oh yeah, and the Gamma, how's your scrapping going? Not a scrapper. Not a scrapper, are we? There's a lot of scrappers in there, and fair dues. A lot of them are bloody likeable people. Love your videos. That's because I'm on drugs, that's all. It's a strange thing that people say that I love your videos. Somebody actually called me the other day. They thought you're like Mr. Bean. You know, what's his name? I don't know his name. Rowan, whatever his name was, right? You're like him. I'm not like Mr. Bean, for God's sake. That's right. JD is a fanatical metal detector. I remember him telling me about it. So mine is some kind of name brand. Well, I got 2. I bought one for Alfie, but thank you, Andy. I'm off as well now. It's gone 10. I bought one for Alfie, but we went once, and it was that boring. And I did find a bracelet, a wooden bracelet, like a hippie thing, which the metal detector didn't find. I actually found it by eyesight. So then somebody said, "Oh, let's go up this place. You're supposed to find all these like round musket bullets. You'll find hundreds up there." There was battle after battle after battle. I never found squat. Big squat. Nothing. So I got it out to make sure the batteries wasn't gangrene, and we put some coins under the carpet, the mat, and we did a funny thing with a metal detector to see if we could find the coins. And fair enough, it works quite well. But I was going to put it on eBay. Get rid of it. I got 25 X hobbies. I found a mini ball in my friend. I found a wrecking ball. I love the funny bits in your video. Oh, thank you very much. I do appreciate. As I said, we don't do videos because we want to. We do videos because of comments like that, which makes you want to go and do another video. And you know, I don't go out to be funny, but it's just the way I am. I'm sorry, that's the way I was built. I like having my little bit of laugh, you know, and I'm glad people pick up on it and laugh along with me, not against me. But yes, I do look now and then, just not got time. Yeah. It's that's what it all boils down to as you get older. It's time, and I got so much backtrack I got to do. But I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Get my bottle of gas. I got a couple of things I want to make. I got a fix-it biscuit. And if you want, I will leave this channel open in the chat room so you can carry on. You can carry on regardless, because it doesn't hurt me at all. And I'll shut the video part down, but you can still chat in the chat room if you wanted to. That's the sort of guy I am. Fix it with biscuit. Fantastic. Fix it with biscuit. Great name. Great name. We've always went on about names and well, people gotta be able to spell it as well as read it. So if you got like a real crazy name, you got to think of your customer or your person who's coming looking for you. And then if you got a stupid name, they can't find you. There was one, what was his name? I went looking for him, and there was like 60 people with exactly the same name. So you said, oh, sod this. Now, John Sellers, for perfect example, John Sellers, there is a band, a singer in a band called John Sellers. And so you think, right, I couldn't find John because I found a fella singing. So you got to be careful with the name if you want to be found, because that's what it's nothing about being liked or being whatever. If I said to somebody, "Oh, have you seen Karen for You?" They say no. How do you spell it? I go, "Oh, Karen for You." Okay, I'll go looking for it, and instantly it's an easy thing to find. John knows it. John's acknowledged that there's a singer called John Sellers. So it's that sort of thing you got to watch. Now, as you know, we went through a strange affair with Rob Nurden, which is my cousin. He'd done a channel called Rob Nurden, where my channel is Robert Nurden, and you know, it was a strange few weeks. John, is Paul Sellers related to you? John is Paul Sellers. Paul Sellers. Paul Sellers. Paul. Who's Paul Sellers, John? Paul? Right, I gotta go, and I tell you why. It's bedtime. But I got a real strange video coming up next because of these propeller things. I had to do another review on the cheap, nasty propellers I bought, and I've filed them down. He's a famous woodworker. I filed them down so they're in balance. Right? I didn't know you could buy a balancer. This is all news to me. But I filed these ones down, and I'm going to put them on my drone, hopefully tomorrow, and fly the drone and see what sort of mischief my drone will do. Because the last time I put them on there, my drone wanted to up and at him straight back to Japan. And I didn't want my drone to fly to Japan because I don't think the batteries would have last unless they had a big wire welded across the bottom. So I'm going to try it again tomorrow with these new propellers that I've filed down like a crazy person. But I will tell you who's in the raffle. Every video I will put a link telling you who's in the raffle, how much we got in the raffle, and as soon as it knocks to 25, we're in business. Will be very interesting. Thank you, Karen. Thank you very much. So it's okay. I am off. Thank you very much. We talk you long time. Good luck raffling. Yeah, you're a good one, Paul. You're a good one. You're a real good one. Sayonara. That means go and find something better to do. You have a good night, bud. Bye, Bob. Yes, okay. Thank you very much, Adlino. Adelino. I honestly, God, I can't spell Shenadians. Karen knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, let me know, Tap, ASP, and I'll see you very, very shortly soon. Over and out. Sayonara. Yakida. Nostra. Some fucking thing in Japanese. Shenanigans. I can't spell that. Shenanigans. Too many A's and I's, isn't it? It's okay. I am. We all love you, mate. We all love you.